Bunny, and it is time for a First Impression Friday. Today, we are going to be looking at maybe one of the most outlandish, extravagant items I have ever unboxed and tested and done a First Impression Friday of. I first saw this product on Instagram, and it was so beautiful and so weird that I thought it had to be fake. I did a little go-go gadget inspector work looking through the comments of that Instagram photo to see if I could find out what this really was, and I found it, and I got it on Amazon. I almost said I bought it on Instagram. You can't do that. That's not how that site works. What this is a $150 blush. I'll tell you what it's supposed to be before we actually open it up. But it is supposed to be like little slivers of blush that look exactly like realistic rose petals. I want to use it so that I can feel like I'm a pretty princess. I feel like I've almost lost my mind a little bit. I'm not sure. I know that it is French inspired, but I believe that it is actually a Japanese or Korean beauty company. Forgive me, but it's Laundry. Though it is one product, it comes in a two-part box. So one of these boxes, I believe, contains the actual makeup product, and the other one seems to contain the container for the product. So let's just get into it. This is the container, part of the container, which you put the product in. So just look at how amazing this is. So that is what was in the first box. It is this little dome, and it's got a cameo on it. I mean, this is definitely probably more of a statement piece than it is like an actual functional product. So beautiful, so beautiful. But let's get into the actual product, because that's where all the fun is. And it comes in a little satin satchel. This product is so lightweight that it feels like it's actually nothing. Like, I feel like I'm holding nothing right now, but there's something in my hand. Inside the drawstring bag, I can see the product, and it's looking pretty impressive, I'm gonna say. I'm so scared of like smashing it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks like real rose petals. Let's go ahead and open it. Wouldn't it just be horrific if when I open it and tilt it to the camera, they just all fall out and break? Because I will just say, I feel like this is almost like too amazing and too expensive to actually use on my face. This did come in 3 different shades. I got shade 01, which just says it's rose colored. Thank you. Right when I took off the lid, you do get a very strong rose scent. Like, you guys can see how close it is to my face, like not at all. And it smells just like as if there were roses in this room. The petals feel like rose petals. They just look so incredibly detailed, just like a realistic rose petal. I am amazed by this. This is just wild. I have never seen another makeup product like this in my life. I'm just going ahead and getting some up-close shots for you guys so y'all can see how they're all sitting in this little package. Honestly, I'm surprised by how well they survived in shipping, because this is just like a plastic, like squeezable container, you know, and these are definitely about as fragile as an item can be. I guess the next step is to transfer them into the beautiful container that they are supposed to live in. I'm nervous, okay? I'm not gonna lie. This is like, I feel like this is like painstaking. I feel like I'm just gonna break them. Also a little bit curious and, let's say, concerned that there's going to be enough products in here, like enough of this product to actually fill up this bowl. Like, I'm kind of wondering if like it was an illusion of photography and you actually have to have a couple of these to really fully fill up this container. Maybe we'll be surprised. You can just buy these blush pieces separately. It's only $150 to get both of these pieces together, the luxurious container to put them in and the blush pieces. I think what I'm gonna do is just very carefully take them one by one and set them into this container so that they don't get damaged or broken or ruined. There we go. It actually does fill it up remarkably, shockingly, more than I thought that it would. And none of them got broke in the process, so yes. I feel like my energy is like so bizarre in this video because I'm just like fully engrossed by like a makeup product that's so beautiful. I know that it's something that's definitely overpriced and very silly and very gimmicky, but it's also just something that makes me feel happy, and I'm just like, like looking at it because I think it's so beautiful. I don't know, I'm definitely a sucker for things like this. Now that I've spent like 10 hours just talking about how beautiful it is, I'm going to be using the Sigma Duo Fiber F15 brush. I'm trying to use something that is a duo fiber that's less dense. I'm kind of nervous about using my normal blush brush. This is the Sephora 55 brush. Normally I use this for blush application, but I feel like the fibers may be too dense and it might break this product, and I am not trying to do that. I'm just kind of wondering, I mean, obviously I'm assuming that this product does work. I'm definitely touching this much gentler than I normally would, just from doing those very gentle sweeps like I just did. I apparently did not pick up any product, so we're gonna have to maybe be a little bit more aggressive, and I feel like I'm kind of like mashing them down. It's like so delicate. I feel like it's difficult to use because you don't want to break something so expensive and so beautiful, but at the same time, like, you want to be able to really use it. So this is conflict going on right now. That did pick up a little bit more product on the brush. I feel like I'm kind of seeing something happen. Are you guys seeing this? I feel like it is the faintest amount of blush that I have ever applied in my life, but I do feel like there is some color there. Yes? As you kind of like apply the product, you definitely smell the very pungent rose smell. So if the scent of roses is not your thing, you're not gonna like this at all. I'm trying to swirl just a little bit more to pick up a little bit more. See, it's just like every time I'm doing this, I feel like I'm totally just mashing them about, and I know pretty soon I'm gonna break one and it's gonna disturb me. There we go. I feel like that's what we're getting, you know? It's definitely a lot lighter than the blush shade I would normally wear. I'm normally, honestly, like a little bit probably too heavy-handed with my blush, but I do love me some blush. This is definitely like much more of a natural look, I guess you could say, which is not a bad thing. It's just different for me. It is a very pretty color. I can see it in real life, and I'm almost concerned that you guys are not able to see it on camera because it is such a incredibly faint color. Let me see if I turn off. Okay, now I'm just in the dark, but does that help to see any of the blushiness? Maybe just a little bit. I mean, I can definitely in real life, like I keep saying the same thing over and over again, I can see that something is happening. I'm just not sure if it is translating. I just saw this product and it was just like too amazing and too different for me to just not have to at least try it once for myself. I don't feel like the product itself is like a life-changing blush or a color that I couldn't find much cheaper in, you know, like drugstore or whatever. I do think that it is so beautiful. I love just kind of like having products that I can play with, look at, you know, touch, like especially on days when I'm feeling like sad or anxious, just kind of having something like this just to photograph or just fiddle around with, you know? That's kind of what attracts me to these items more than like, is it a life-changing product or something like that? And for that, like for packaging, for aesthetic, for look, and just like the general feeling that I get from this, I definitely would give this product like an A++. For like just application and like, is it something totally different? I can't really say that it is. I just basically wanted to share this product with you guys that I found online. I wanted to know if you guys have ever seen it before or not. Maybe in other countries they sell this brand in stores, or maybe just at stores that I don't normally shop at. I have heard of this brand before, but I don't think I've had any products from them. That's what we're left with, is a product that looks amazing, but that is ridiculously expensive. One final look at our beautiful rose. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, there was like an inadvertent test there with how delicate these things are. I have like tiled floor in my bathroom, so it's definitely not a forgiving surface to drop these on. And this little guy unfortunately just toppled out of the bowl and fell onto the floor, and it's still totally intact. So maybe I don't have to be as gentle with them as I thought I did. Good to know! I hope you guys enjoyed today's First Impression Friday video. I know it was a little bit left field and totally impractical, but I just like sharing stuff with you guys. If y'all have a product or anything that you would like for me to test out here on First Impression Fridays, leave it as a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for being here today, for hanging out with me, and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!